in on this Tuesday. I'm Alex Delgado.
And I'm Stephanie Bain, and thank you so much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a great day outside,
It
isn't
sure
it?
is.
It's
Nice
beautiful.
and cool.
So we're glad that you're inside watching us, though. We appreciate it. We're going to start by talking about an upcoming fashion show, actually, that's expected to be like none other here in the Central Valley. The show will feature dresses by a prominent fashion designer whose fashions have graced the runways of New York City and Mexico.
It's a pretty big deal. But here, what makes the fashion show so unique are all the dresses that are inspired by Dia de los Muertos. Here with all the details is Alfredo Robles. He's Vice President of Arte Americas, along with the board president, Vivian Velasco Paz. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my goodness. So tell us the details, where and when for this awesome event.
So the details, we are having this fashion show this Saturday at Arte Americas outdoors in our plaza. It's at 5:30, we'll start with a reception, and then at 7 p.m. the show will begin, and it is going to be an incredible show. He's bringing 30 dresses, all inspired by Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. We have about 15 local models, and then he's also bringing models from Los Angeles.
Wow. Okay, so Alfredo, this is a big deal because the designer is a big deal himself.
Correct.
Isn't it?
He's been working on this for all his life. He was born in Mexico, but right now he's based in Los Angeles, and he's been invited to many shows all over.
What's his name?
Erubey Tapia.
Erubey
Tapia.
Yeah.
Born in Mexico, but he grew up in Los Angeles, and he's been at the Fashion Week in New York a couple times, and we'll be very glad to show his work at Arte Americas this Saturday.
How exciting. So are the dresses going to be obviously Dia de los Muertos themed?
Yes, and all the models will have their face painted with the Catrina looking, and there's going to be feathers and big sombreros and everything, as the tradition goes on the Day of the Death. And our committee is working very hard finding sponsors, and because of that, we've been getting a lot of response from mainly students, from college students, so we decided to lower the price on the tickets to have it more accessible for the community. And tickets are only, the students can come in for $15.
Oh, that's great.
Perfect.
And tickets are normally about $25, right?
Yes, it's $25 for general, $15 for the students, and $10 for kids under 12. Food, it's included.
Food is included. Wow.
And live music entertainment as well.
It's truly going to be a party.
Yes.
And Dia de los Muertos, it's a big deal in the Hispanic culture, Vivian, right? It's a big deal. And you guys there at Arte America celebrate it in a big way every year, don't you?
We do. We have our galleries are open, and we have beautiful altars dedicated to those who have passed. We celebrate their lives on Dia de los Muertos. And then we have a huge event for the community on November
The 2nd.
where the community comes, sees vendors, and visits our gallery place. We have folkloric dancers, traditional food. So it's very much a community place, and we invite everyone to come and attend the event.
It's fabulous art. I mean, you just feel so inspired. Alfredo, I want to talk more about the title of this event called Catrinas Couture. What is Catrinas for those of us who don't know?
Catrinas, what it is the skeleton of the death, just the image of it. You put and then on the Mexican tradition, they started putting the sombrero and the feathers and the flowers, and then with the dresses, that's what a Catrina is. The Catrina represents the death, with the skeleton figure, and of course couture because of the high
what a
level
good name.
of
Catrinas Couture.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. But why shouldn't people be afraid, for example, or think this is like a sad event? Because you know, when you say Muertos, anytime you say Day of the Dead or Muertos, people think of their past, their families who have passed. But this is a celebration of life, right?
Yes, I can answer that. I was born in Mexico, and I witnessed many funerals, let's say, and many regions of Mexico, and it's probably all over the world, but in the regions of Mexico, sometimes people expect the death to come, and they're waiting for it, to pass away, to start celebrating life.
Yeah.
It comes through religion, so when that happens, there's a lot of villages where they really celebrate Day of the Dead like something amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty much they are very happy when somebody passes away. And of course, later on, every year on Day of the Dead, they celebrate that. And that's why they bring the ofrendas, which we call that. When we build the altars, it's to honor the death, the people that passed away in the past. And we believe, or the tradition says that night on Day of the Death, the spirits come, they drink the water or the favorite pan dulce or whatever they used to eat on life. They come on that day, and that's why the families, they put all these ofrendas on the altar, believing that that night
Yeah.
they will get a visit every year.
Like in the
and it
movie
happens
Coco.
all over
Like in the
Mexico.
movie
Like in the movie Coco. That was a
Exactly. Beautiful
huge,
movie.
yeah,
Beautiful.
beautiful movie.
And that really describes the Mexican traditional history of Day of the Dead. Because there's other movies and there's other people and other stories on describing Day of the Dead, but I think that's a good
Yeah,
example
they did so
how the
beautifully.
tradition
It
really
is.
works.
Well, it's a beautiful tradition, and I'm so glad we're having this fashion show to celebrate it, plus the special event on November 2nd that you mentioned.
Yes.
And so one last time, give us the details this weekend, and you still have tickets available.
Oh, we have tickets available on our website, www.arteamericas.org. You could come to our store at Arte Americas. You can call to purchase the tickets, and it's this Saturday at 5:30, the reception, and then the show will begin at 7 p.m. We're also honoring Lilia Chavez with the Judge Armando O. Rodriguez Legacy Award for her work in the arts and the community. She's done a tremendous job, so we want to honor her and honor the spirits. That's the theme of the night, and beautiful art, beautiful dresses of Mr. Tapia.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Sounds like a great event, and the money obviously goes back to Arte Americas, which is what we need to keep it open, right, and alive.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you so much, both of you, for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you for having us.
having us.
Wonderful. Thank you. Still to come right here on Central Valley Today. Turning 15 in the Mexican culture is a big deal. It's so big that there's actually an expo to help celebrate it. We've got details on the Quinceañera Expo in Visalia after this.